Poverty is about more than an empty wallet. It's about the gnawing fear in a mother's heart as she puts her children to bed hungry. It's about the shame a young man feels when he can't afford to finish school. Poverty is a thief, stealing not just material possessions but dignity, opportunity, and hope. It's a heavy cloak weighing down individuals and entire communities. We often think of poverty in terms of numbers, income levels, unemployment rates, lack of access to basic necessities. But the true face of poverty is etched in the lines of worry on a father's brow, in the tears of a child denied an education. It's in the despair that whispers, "This is all there is," and stifles the very dreams that could lead to a brighter future. Poverty is a complex web woven from social, cultural, and psychological threads. It thrives in environments where discrimination and prejudice are rampant, where access to healthcare and education is limited, and where opportunities are reserved for the privileged few. It's a vicious cycle, passed down from generation to generation, trapping families in a web of despair. But even in the darkest corners, hope flickers. The human spirit is incredibly resilient. It yearns for a way out, for a chance to break free from the chains of poverty. And that's where we, as a global community, have a responsibility to act, to listen, to understand, and to extend a helping hand. Imagine a young girl, born into a community ravaged by poverty. Her parents, lacking proper education and job opportunities, struggle to put food on the table. She attends a dilapidated school, where overcrowded classrooms and a shortage of teachers make learning a distant dream. This young girl, denied a quality education, is likely to remain trapped in the cycle of poverty. Without the skills and knowledge to secure decent employment, she may face limited options, perhaps working long hours in hazardous conditions for meager wages. The cycle perpetuates, impacting her health, her future, and the lives of her own children. This isn't just a story. It's the heartbreaking reality for millions around the world. People in poverty face barriers that extend far beyond a lack of financial resources. They encounter discrimination, social exclusion, and limited access to essential services. The system itself often seems rigged against them. They may lack access to legal representation, face prejudice in housing and employment, and even encounter bias in healthcare. This creates an uneven playing field, where opportunities are scarce and upward mobility feels like an impossible dream. For decades, we've tackled poverty with traditional approaches: economic growth, microfinance, and charitable handouts. While these methods have their merits, they often fail to address the root causes of poverty, leaving individuals and communities stuck in a cycle of dependence. Economic growth, while essential, doesn't always translate into improved livelihoods for the poorest. The benefits often trickle up, widening the gap between the rich and the poor. Microfinance, though empowering for some, can burden others with debt, particularly in unstable economic environments. Charity, while well-intentioned, can foster a culture of reliance and undermine the dignity of those it seeks to help. It's like putting a bandage on a gaping wound. It may offer temporary relief, but it doesn't address the underlying infection. We need to move beyond these band-aid solutions and embrace a more holistic approach. We need to invest in quality education, healthcare, and social safety nets that protect the most vulnerable. We must create an environment where everyone has an equal opportunity to thrive, regardless of their postcode or the circumstances of their birth. In the midst of challenges, stories of hope emerge, illuminating the path forward. These stories remind us of the resilience and strength inherent in the human spirit. They inspire us to believe in the possibility of change and to take action towards a brighter future. Creating a fairer world requires collective effort and unwavering commitment. It starts with recognizing and addressing inequalities and extends to fostering an environment where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Together, we can build a world that is just and equitable for all.